Do you remember when a couple of months ago we went skiing to Krvavec, and at that day I gave every one of you an assignment to think about why you work here at ProteusThemes. And when I was at home then writing down the key points that you mentioned, I figured out that you mentioned one thing that's in common to all of you. Would any one of you dare to guess what was this?
That we are a good team.
Exactly. That's correct answer. So, and that was the foundation that I started building our ProteusThemes Manifesto document on, which includes in writing why we exist, who we are, what we do, and why we do it. And actually the whole process was just reverse engineering of the things that were always present in our company. So the goal today is not that I present something brand new, but that I actually just do the double check if I got everything right. But first of all, let's ask ourselves, why do we even need this document? We know already who we are, what we do, don't we? Well, it turns out that there are some benefits. The first one is obviously that for our future employees, it will be easier for them to decide if we are the right company for them to work at, and also we will also attract the right kind of people. Then secondly, it will be our lighthouse and it will show us the way in our darker times. I remember very well how Marco said to me at one protest walk how he was very confused that we didn't have any vision. A couple of months ago we've been switching from one project to another almost daily without any plan, without any vision. So the documents reminds us what's our purpose and why we're doing things that we're doing. And lastly, it's important to know our why, for not going instinct, but also that we can better communicate with the surroundings, with our customers, with the community we have built around our company. Simon Sinek has a beautiful talk on that about why is so important, and let's listen to him for 2 minutes.
Every single person, every single organization on the planet knows what they do 100%. Some know how they do it, whether you call it your differentiating value proposition or your proprietary process or your USP. But very, very few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And by why, I don't mean to make a profit. That's a result. It's always a result. By why, I mean what's your purpose? What's your cause? What's your belief? Why does your organization exist? Why do you get out of bed in the morning? And why should anyone care? Well, as a result, the way we think, the way we act, the way we communicate is from the outside in. It's obvious. We go from the clearest thing to the fuzziest thing. But the inspired leaders and the inspired organizations, regardless of their size, regardless of their industry, all think, act, and communicate from the inside out. Let me give you an example. I use Apple because they're easy to understand and everybody gets it. If Apple were like everyone else, a marketing message from them might sound like this. We make great computers. They're beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. Want to buy one? Meh. And that's how most of us communicate. That's how most marketing is done, that's how most sales is done, and that's how most of us communicate interpersonally. We say what we do, we say how we're different or how we're better, and we expect some sort of behavior, a purchase, a vote, something like that. Here's our new law firm. We have the best lawyers with the biggest clients. We have, we always perform for our clients, do business with us. Here's our new car. It gets great gas mileage. It has, leather seats. Buy our car. But it's uninspiring. Here's how Apple actually communicates. Everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. The way we challenge the status quo is by making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user-friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Want to buy one?
So, working on it literally for months now. Here is the shortest possible version of our mission that I was able to come up with. Ready?
Yes.
Did you read it?
Yes.
How do you feel about it? Honestly.
I think it's spot on.
I like it very much.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
Awesome. The second part of the manifesto defines who we are, what we value, what we dislike. It's split up in two groups. In the first group, it defines who we are. And it says things like why we choose working together, even though that we are actually professionals, capable, each of us capable of running our own business. Gregor just started demonstrating this quite recently, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then it reminds us that we deliberately chose to work no more than 8 hours a day, no working over weekends, but in these 8 hours we are 100% focused, dedicated to our job. And it also states that we don't do micromanagement, which means that Jaka and I won't be staying behind your back and giving you assignments and checking everything. It's expected that everyone finds his own areas of work he's the best at and starts doing that, or one is out. Then the second group defines how we work. It defines us as a remote-first company, which means that in the summer, Marko can go to his summer residency in Croatia and work part of the time or a month from there. It defines how important are the communication skills within the team. If one cannot clearly and regularly communicate with the others in the team, as well as the clients and so on, it will never become part of the team. And it also reveals that we believe in profit sharing, which means if the ProteusThemes will be profitable, we'll all be rich one day. To wrap it up, I knew that I would bore the hell out of you if I would be reading in my presentation the document, so the goal was only to present a few key points. But I hope that I motivated you at least that much that you will take 5 minutes of your time, and I will send the link on Slack to document, but we'll also publicly publish it on our website in the next few weeks. So thank you very much for your attention, and let's shoot for the moon.
Go.